really like the finished look that safety eyes can give your amigurumi, but what I don't like is struggling to try to put them into the right place. That's why I crocheted the eyes for my monkey Lovey, and in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how I sewed them on. Before we get started, make sure you know the right eye from the left. Here's how you can tell the difference. After the eyes are crocheted, they look like this. In my pattern, I wanted the eyes to be rotated just a bit so the bottoms line up with the outer edge of the nose. There's also the option to put a little bit of a highlight on each eye. So this is the right eye and this is the left. With that out of the way, make sure you have your sewing needle and let's get those eyes onto the face.
I'm going to start by sewing on the right eye and thread the white yarn tail onto a needle. With the white yarn tail hanging off the bottom of the eye, I'm going to make a small stitch into the face patch where the outer edge of the nose meets it. Then I'll take the needle back up through the eye, only catching the loop closer to the face patch. I'll continue sewing the eye onto the face by following this same path, sewing through every stitch around the eye, and I'll stop and make sure the positioning of the eye looks good before making the next stitch. If you find this a little difficult, you can use the anchor technique I show when I sewed the eyes onto my elephant Lovey. I'll leave a link to that tutorial in the description. Remember, your needle doesn't have to go all the way down into the head. You only need to sew the eye onto the face patch. That should be good enough. Once you've sewn all the way around the eye, take the yarn tail into the face and out the side of the head, passing the needle cleanly between the stitches. We'll come back to that later. Now thread the black yarn tail onto your needle and make a tiny stitch into the face patch, where the needle will exit just near the bottom edge of the eye. Then wrap the yarn tail around the eye and insert your needle where the eye meets the muzzle on the other side of your starting point. Make sure the needle exits the outer edge of the eye and goes under the outline you're making. As you pull the yarn tail, you want the outline to be snug and sit around the outer edge of the eye. If you pull the yarn tail too tight, you won't see the outline as much, which might be the look you prefer. The next thing you need to do is secure the outline by making a few tiny stitches around it in several places. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to insert my needle between the outline and the outer edge of the eye. My needle will exit the outer edge of the eye in the next area I want to secure. As I pull the yarn tail, it will wrap around the outline and hold it in place. If you pull too tight, it will suck in the outline and make it less visible. Continue tacking down the outline as you see me doing here. When you're done, pass the needle through the same place the white yarn tail is exiting on the side of the head. Make sure it passes cleanly between the stitches because you want to tie these two yarn tails together and then weave them back into the head.
one more to go. I'll show you how I sewed on the second eye just in case you're curious, but this time without any talking. with how your monkey lovey is coming together. I took inspiration for the eyes from this photo here, and I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you haven't purchased the pattern, I'll leave a link in the description when it becomes available, so you can purchase it on my website. That's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching.